Hello, and welcome to Valentia Saga, War of the Killer Bow, Episode 1, also known as Forest Northside Battle. I'm yours as Gordon Captain, and in celebration of Python soloing the map, I figured I'd solo the map. So this map is almost entirely going to be the result of Python and Python alone, killing everything with a single bow. Other units will be there to draw fire away from Python. For example, Luthier here will be drawing fire away with an archer. And this setup is designed to allow for as many failed criticals as possible with Python. The other major goal of this map is that I need to get Clive to promotion, which ideally would be level 8 Clive. If Clive is below level 8, he is significantly worse than if Clive is level 8. So, I wanted it to get him to level 8. This would allow Cliff to loop to Archer much easier. This map is populated by almost exclusively archers, along with a Bone Eye as a boss. There are also 2 witches on the map, which meant that I had to average of 20 this map rather than going through the normal process of grinding ED by doing math. Thankfully, only 1 witch needs to teleport instead of the 2 witches that needed to teleport in 1, so the reliability of this is far better. The archers are all enemy phaseable only by Python, because archers have 1 to 4 range or 1 to 5 range, and mages only have 1-2 range. Python gets warped to the forest tile in the corner of the map there. This forest tile unfortunately means that he cannot reach the archer in the witch in the top left corner of the map. If instead I had found a way for Python to go to the top left corner of the map, I wouldn't have had to get the witch to teleport at all. So that's nice. Claire is actually going to be providing a pivotal role that isn't going to be seen. There is an enemy sniper that if Python doesn't critical, Claire has to kill. Continuing Claire's unbelievable streak of utter domination, Claire has to kill yet another random enemy in the random corner of the map. And in order to get there, Claire is going to walk into what looks like a pretty precarious position. However, because she doesn't get doubled by the sniper, the enemy sniper actually doesn't want to target her. So Python begins his reign of domination. This enemy phase is much less precarious than it looks because Python is in a forest tile, and archers actually have terrible hit. They'll only have 35 true hit on Python just as a result of having only a 75% accurate bow. So there's the sniper that Python failed to critical. And I rigged the witch to teleport. By rigging the witch to teleport, I unfortunately also changed a bunch of other RNs. So that RN sequence, which was very good, because it lets me throw off all the strategies, instead Python crits. If Python had not crit there, I would have had to have Claire clean up that sniper, which, depending on the second sniper's movement, isn't always reliable. For example, in this position, I don't think the Claire would have been able to get to the second sniper. Here we can demonstrate that Python also didn't critical hit Gazelle. Python critical hits Gazelle, you don't need to have him poke again to kill Gazelle, which makes Claire's role much more dubious than it might look, but at the same time, Claire will very frequently be the reason you get to save the turn on this map. So the other thing you may notice is we got a sniper down south. We need to feed kills to player units, and Matilda's probably the best target for experience, followed by Cliff. Cliff just needs as much experience as humanly possible, and Cliff is one of the only units in the game which will not be attacked by that sniper, given that they're in range. Which This sniper here, that archer would attack any unit that wasn't Cliff or Clive. So Cliff would needed to be in range. Matilda gets to kill. Matilda is going to need every drip of EXP she can get. She's actually, unfortunately, not going to get very much EXP over the course of this run, just because the way enemy combat's turned out. And here's the enemy phase. This enemy phase is very precarious, but Python does need to critical hit this sniper. And since Python didn't critical hit the sniper, I have to go back and turn wheel again until Python does critical hit this sniper. That's it for this map. This was 3-6, cleared in 2 turns. I'll see you guys next time for the next episode, where Python solos Sluice Gate. Goodbye. Good luck.